Welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you how to create this Fanta photo manipulation on PixelLab. If you are new here, consider subscribing for more design tips and inspiration. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment below. And to my returning viewers, thank you so much for your continued support. Now let's head straight to PixelLab to get started. Okay, this is PixelLab and the first thing we'll be doing is to delete the text. Okay, disclaimer, this design is not my own. I came across it on a page and I decided to recreate it and add some little touches to it. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to change our color. I'll be changing the background color. So I'll head over to color and I'll pick this first one. Okay, and I'll be showing you the hex code I use for each part of the color. So for the first part, this is the hex code. You can just copy it out. Then for this second part, this is also the hex code for the color. It's actually a gradient background. And the last one, this is the hex code. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so after changing the background color, the next thing I'll be doing now is to import the image of the Fanta can I'll be using for this particular design. So I'll just scroll down and okay, I'll be making use of this image. I will reduce the size like this and I'll be adding it to the page. Then after that, I'll go over to relative size and increase it. Okay, this is okay, and I'll be positioning it at the center like this. Okay, if you notice well, you'll see that the color of the Fanta bottle doesn't really matches the background color itself. So yeah, I will go over to color filters and the saturation. I'll be increasing the saturation until it blends to the background. Okay, okay, 8 is okay for this. Okay, so click on good, and now I'll be going over to my eraser tool to erase or to divide the can into 4 parts. Since the manipulation was done into 4 parts, so we'll go over to eraser tool. You can increase this so you can see what you are doing. Then I'll reduce the pen size like this. Reduce the pen size, and I can draw one here. I can do another one here, and lastly I can also do another one here. Okay, so this is 4, and now I'll be duplicating this into 3 different parts. So I'll click on copy again, and copy. Now I'll go over to my layers. As you can see, I have 4 different things, and I'll be locking the first 3. Okay, and I'll be turning off the visibility also of the first 3. Okay, so I'll click on the first one. For the first one, we'll be deleting the 3 down parts we don't need. So head over to the eraser tool again. Head over to eraser tool. I'll increase this like this, and I'll increase the point to erase all these parts I don't want. Okay, now you have to be careful so you don't mistakenly erase the wanted part. I can go over and increase this again and take this off. Okay, I've gotten the first part, and after getting the first part, I'll be locking it. Then I will turn on the visibility of the second one and click on it or position it at the center. And doing this using the same process, I'll head over to the eraser tool, increase the size, and delete the last 2 parts and the upper part. You have to be careful here. So okay, I think I've touched where I was not supposed to touch, so I'll just click on back. Okay, so from here I'll go over again and try erasing it gently this time around. No. Okay, and gently I will erase this upper side. Okay, I'll take this up and try doing the same thing for this downside. Okay, we have gotten this, so we'll repeat the same process for the last two parts. Okay, so we have successfully erased the part we don't need from the 4 different Fanta can we duplicated. Okay, so now the next thing, I'll be rotating some parts of the can. So for the last part, which is the down, I'll click on rotate. I'll go over to rotate icon and I'll increase it like this. Okay, then I'll go over to position. I'll use the position tool to try and adjust it somehow like this. Okay, and after that I will lock it. Then I'll go over to the second one and head over to rotate and reduce it, turn it anti-clockwise like this, and I'll go to the position tool and take it towards the left side and adjust it. After that I'll lock it, and for the second one I will rotate it also. I'll rotate it like this, just reduce it a little bit and try and adjusting it. And for the upper one, I'll also rotate it until I get something like this. Go over to the position tool and and achieve something like this. Okay, so after doing that, we'll lock other cans also. Okay, now the next thing to do is to import the image of the orange. We'll go over to import and I'll be importing a sliced image of an orange. Okay, this, and I'll add it, and now the image of the orange is not blending at all with the background. So for us to make it blend, we'll go to color filters, go over to color filters and increase the saturation until actually get something like this. We won't take it to 100, something like this is okay. Okay, now we'll be making use of the perspective tool and we'll enable and try reducing. The goal of this is to make sure it aligns or it fits well at the top of the can we erased, so we can perfectly get what we want. Okay, so after doing it, I'll just rotate it like this, place it over here, increase the size, and okay, and this is okay. We'll duplicate it. We just click on copy. Okay, before we do anything now, we block the first one and the copied one. We'll try adjusting it. Here, so reduce it and rotate it slightly so it fits into this part. You can take it down, then you also click on copy, rotate it slightly and adjust it at this point. Okay, so for the second part, let's try we'll go over to crop and we'll turn it this way. Okay, it didn't work. Rather, we'll use the rotate tool and it's really affect. We'll go to the layers and we'll be locking the first one so it doesn't distort any other process. We'll rotate it like this and we'll be placing it over this place. You can increase here and place. Okay, we have achieved that we have successfully added the orange to the top of the erased can. So after doing that, we'll lock the orange images. Okay, and now the next thing to do now is to add a shadow or we'll be adding the shadow at the end of the can. So from here we'll go to shape and be selecting the circle. We'll change the color to black. We'll increase the stroke and blur radius, increase blur radius to 25. Okay, we'll go over to the 3D rotate and try rotating it like this. Go over to the edit, just fill up the opacity like this until get this. Okay, now we'll go to the whole opacity of this and try reducing it like this. Okay, and after that we'll just reduce it and add it at the edge. We'll send it to back, take it to back, using the opacity like this. Okay, next we'll be locking that also. We'll be locking this shape. Okay, and now we'll be adding the eyes images we'll be using for the design. So we'll go to import and we'll select this. Okay, I've already removed the background of the eye, so just click on it and introduce it into the design, reduce it. So I'll be placing the first one here, and I'll go over to color filters and be reducing the saturation until I actually get something like this. Okay, I reduced it to -28. So I will copy this and go over to saturation again and maybe leave it at 0. Or leaving it at 2, leave it at 2. Okay, we'll reduce it and place it at this side of the design, rotate it, slightly rotate it, and we'll copy it and do same for the other part of the design. We'll copy, reduce the size, and take this one at the back of the can like this. Okay, now we'll be locking the images of the block, the eyes images rather. Okay, and we'll go over to import to introduce our splash. Okay, we'll select this one and we'll be adding it to the design. Okay, here also we'll go to color, we'll reintroduce it. Okay, we will go over to color filters and we'll be increasing the saturation of this until get something like this. Okay, 12 is okay, and we'll reduce it slightly and place it. We'll be sending it to back of this particular one. We'll send it to back and we'll copy, we'll rotate it. Okay, before we rotate this, we'll have to check the we'll click on rotate to know this angle. So this is 42 degree. So doing same for this other part, so go to rotate and ensure that it's -42 degrees since it's opposite of that other one. Okay, -42 degree. We'll place it here and we'll be sending it to back, and we'll copy this, or rather copy this and place it here, and also sending it to back. Okay, and after doing that, we'll be locking the splash. Images. Okay, we'll now continue with the edit of the interface. So we'll be introducing the sliced orange again. We'll introduce this one and go over to color filters and increase the saturation. Okay, this is okay. So this time around we'll rotate it, we'll reduce the size of this and we'll place it at the end here. Okay, and now we'll import a leaf also. Import a leaf like this. We'll reduce the size. You can place it here and select the image orange and take it to front. So the leaf will be at the back of the orange image like this. Okay, we'll reduce the size of the leaf again. You reduce the width rather, and use your position tool to adjust it. like this. Okay, and after that we'll be locking the image of the orange and the leaf. Okay, now we'll just click on any of the eyes and we'll copy it. Once we've copied it, we'll bring it over here, reduce the size and take it to back like this. Okay, and after that we'll lock it. We'll go over to import again, and we'll be selecting this particular sliced image. We'll go to the saturation, color filters rather. Then we'll be increasing the saturation in this manner to 55, and we'll place it at the, we'll reduce the size and place it at the left edge of the design. We'll copy the leaf. We'll click on the leaf, we'll copy, and we'll click on an eyes and also copy. Okay, so after doing that, we'll take the leaf, reduce the size, rotate it and place it over like this and send to back. You can choose to rotate it again. Sorry, let me lock this sliced orange image and select the leaf, rotate it like this. You can also increase the size depending on what you want and place it like this. And now we'll go to the ice pack we copied. We'll reduce it, place it over here also and send to back. So you can adjust them like this. Okay, this other sliced image orange, this one, we'll copy it, and this time we'll rotate it, reduce the size and place it this place. Okay, so after doing that, then we'll be heading straight to Piscart to add some effects to the Fanta can. So I'll be locking all the images here. Click on, I'll be saving it to my photo, save as image. Quality should be ultra and save to gallery. Okay, and we'll just wait for it to load up and head straight to PixArt. Okay, so this PixArt, we'll click on allow and we'll wait for it to load up. Okay, now we'll be selecting this first image since it's the one we recently worked on PixelLab. Okay, so after selecting this particular image, we'll go over to add photos, and I want to add this water drip effects. So I've already downloaded it, so I'll copy it. I will select it 4 times rather, since we have 4 parts in the can. So I'll click on add, and I'll just place them like this. Okay, so for the first one, I'll go over to effects. I'll go to blur and click on facial region. Then I'll click on this good icon, and I'll go over to blend, click on overlay, and we'll go to the adjust icon. The temperature will be setting it to 9 plus 9. Click on good, and we'll be reducing the opacity to 71. So after doing that, I'll just rotate this and reduce the edges, rotate it until it fits. So after doing that, I'll get something like this to give me this kind of cool effect on the can. Okay, so we'll be repeating the same process for the other parts of the can. Okay, after repeating the process for the 4 cans, you should arrive at something like this. Then after that, you click on this arrow to save, and we'll save it to our gallery. You click on save, and we have saved it to our gallery. Okay, so thank you for watching to the end of this video. If you gain value from this, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell.